This coming Saturday, the 14th of December, Cape Town Stadium will yet again see thousands of people with one of the biggest events on the Cape Town calendar, the MCQP, or the Mother City Queer Project. And joining us this morning, we have Ian McMahon. He's the event director, and then also two guys from the city who will be performing at the festival this weekend, Bonj and Ryan. Guys, welcome to Expresso. So nice to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
You guys must be excited.
Well, it's been 8 months of hard work coming down to this week.
And of course, the context changes completely a week before the actual event.
Absolutely.
Ryan, what has this meant to you now, having to shift gears in the way I would imagine you have had to in this week? Where do you stand now?
Well, it's been a tough week for all of us emotionally.
Yeah.
You know, the first instances come in saying, well, is it insensitive to be having this event the day before the funeral? Yeah. And of course, you know, we put a press release out on Facebook, and then people came back saying, no. This man was a cause for celebration. Yeah. So this has to go ahead. We want to use this to celebrate our freedoms, to celebrate why we're here, to celebrate what MCQP stands for and why it's 20 years old this year.
Yeah. Wow, congratulations on that. Yeah, no.
And then, of course, these wonderful Yodas who work at the stadium, these mindful people, you know, they just been so calm in helping us, because we've had to get out so that everyone else can get in, and put on last night's memorial show, and then we're back in again. We've got people there now, and so they've been helpful, and they've tried to work with everyone and saying, okay, you've got to do this, someone else got to do that, so let's make this happen. 2 events in 1 week.
At least you know that the stadium can handle a capacity crowd.
It can.
I mean, it's also special to know that Madiba formed an integral part of the shaping of the MCQP, and he even appeared on a poster in '98. I mean, that must have been really special for you guys. So what can people expect from the events? I mean, what's going to be happening? What's the running of the mill?
Well, it's a cause for celebration. We're starting earlier this year, so gates open 5:30, and it goes on till all hours of the night and the morning. We're expecting lovely bands who are here today. We've got live DJs. We've got DJ Dean Fuels. We've got all sorts of music, cabaret, live performances. It's all on. We're also having our own special tribute moment at 10 o'clock, where we're going to ask everyone just to respect a moment, reserve a moment for him, and we've recorded this lovely voiceover, and it goes into one of our special sort of iconic South African songs, which is the Mango Groove song. Unfortunately, they couldn't come down to perform it, but there's just it's just basically a celebration of come down and celebrate what we can do, and the fact that we can have this kind of party, that we can have this kind of unity where gay and straight, black or white, whoever can come together at this event and just let the hair down.
Now, I have no doubt that Madiba would have been up on his feet dancing if he had seen or heard you guys performing this morning. You guys have just the right kind of look for this kind of project. What are you going to bring to MCQP this year? Bonj, Ryan?
Well, a whole lot of fun, definitely. But a lot of experimental music, but very, very good. A lot of influence, African influences, electronic influences. It's going to be very, very interesting.
Ryan, I have to ask, the city, where did the name come from? What was the inspiration there?
I think the name is embodiment of the concept that we're a meeting place for a lot of different cultures and music styles, and you know, like a city brings people together, and you know, you have things existing that wouldn't exist ordinarily. Like that was the concept behind the name. And you know, we brought together the 4 of us in the band, all from very different backgrounds, musically, culturally, like, you know, what our individual interests are. But when we come together in the city, it's one thing together, no matter where we've come from before. And I think that, you know, that's kind of the whole concept of the event as well. And
it really is, yeah.
It really is, and I know that people's going to be jumping up and down, enjoying your music. Ian, thank you so much for joining us. People can still pull through. I mean,
absolutely, you can get your tickets. We're still open. They're still selling at the door. Don't dress like me. This is my down uniform. It's over the top. It's hats. It's yellow. It's pink. It's go for it.
Love it. It's go for it. I like it. It's perfect. Ian, guys, the city will be performing for us a little bit later on, so stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss that. But I mean, if you do have a moment this weekend, pull through to the MCQP, and it's going to be one of, I think, the most special events, especially in light of Madiba and that celebration continuing, celebrating this great man, this world icon's life.